Hey guys, Nabil here. So it is the beta week, the Street Fighter 6 beta week, and at the time of me doing this video, the emails, the announcements, the results for the Street Fighter 6 closed beta raffle have been announced, and those who were selected should have received their emails. And I hope you guys watching this video have received the email. Now, it turned out from seeing reactions and talking to friends in the community is that this Street Fighter 6 closed beta was indeed a closed beta, and it as closed as we did not expect it, honestly. So a lot of people didn't get it. Now I'm lucky I was able to get the code, and a big thanks to Capcom for providing it. Thank you so much. So I'll be streaming extensively when the beta starts. I downloaded the beta, I'm waiting for it. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is to give you guys who are about to play the beta or about to watch a lot of the beta is to give you an idea about what to expect in terms of characters. Now, I played Street Fighter 6 for about 4 days at London, EGX London, and this was the same build as the Tokyo Game Show. And it's pretty much the same build in terms of characters and balance, I believe, that we're gonna get for the beta, which is starting in 2 days. So in this video, we're gonna talk about each of these characters, give you the rundown, what they are, how they play, and what to expect from them. Now, before I do that, a gentle reminder to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I drop a new video. And if you are a Street Fighter fan, then you gotta check the Street Fighter web series that I did, the Street Fighter Story Explained, where I go in details about the lore of Street Fighter from before Street Fighter 1 up to Street Fighter 6. Check out the link showing above this video. Now, let's get started. So the Street Fighter 6 beta is going to have 8 playable characters. These characters are Ryu, Ken, ChunLi, Guile, Juri, Luke, Jamie, and Kimberly. And we're gonna talk about each one of them, and I'm going to start with Ryu. Now, I am a Ryu main. I have been a Ryu main since Street Fighter 2 World Warrior back in the day. So I love Ryu. I played a lot of Ryu, so I always play Ryu in a game, even if I don't end up maining Ryu in that Street Fighter, is to get a gauge, to understand the gameplay, because I know Ryu so much. So when I started playing Ryu, the first thing I noticed is that he felt slow, and I was like, why is he this slow? Like, he's like this almost like hulking beast. You feel like jumping, you feel he's slow, but surprisingly that feeling completely vanished about a round in the matches. I don't know if he's slow or not, honestly. Afterwards, I just don't notice that anymore. Maybe it's just because he's kind of different. Maybe it's the graphics, the Resident Evil engine, and all that. It just kind of like feels like it adds weight to the characters. But as I started playing Ryu, he is fantastic. He is absolutely fantastic, and I ended up winning most of my matches. I played against a lot of players, and I think I did the best playing as Ryu. Now, Ryu is kind of classic in terms that he has all his moves, and when I say all his moves, I mean all his moves. So he has the Hadouken, Shoryuken, Tatsumaki Senpu Kyaku, and he has the Donkey Kick, and he has 2 more moves. The first one is the Hashogeki, which is quarter circle back and punch, and it is a short range Hadouken spark that actually does a bit of damage, and if you do the EX version, it leaves the opponents in a juggle state, which is kind of important. You can combo into it after a low mid, which is great again if you want to put some pressure, especially if your opponent is in the corner. The other move is the Denjin charge. This is what I'm calling it. It's down, down, and punch, and basically Ryu concentrates and gets all electrified, charging his next Hadouken. The next time you do a Hadouken, it's going to be a Denjin Hadouken. It also can be used for the super. Once you charge, you can do the level 1 super Shinko Hadouken, and it actually is a Shinku Denjin Hadouken, which does a little bit more damage, and it's all electrifying and whatnot. He is quite good, absolutely good character. You can always do the Hadouken spamming if you want, controlling the space, but he's quite a balanced character, and I feel that he works really well with the game mechanics, the drive meter, the drive gauge, the overdrive, the drive rush, and all the mechanics of Street Fighter 6. So absolutely, if you are a Ryu main, you're gonna feel right at home. The next character I want to talk about is Ken Masters, who not only looks different, but plays a bit different. He is, though, so much fun to play, and I said this in another video, he is one of the most fun characters to play in Street Fighter 6. He looks great, as I said. He is pretty much a different from Ryu as it gets. Yes, he has the Hadouken, the Shoryuken, the Tatsumaki Senpukyaku, but you gotta remember, Ken always had a fiery, not always, since Super Street Fighter always had the fiery Shoryuken if you do the Shoryuken with the high punch. Now, in this game, no, it does not. It's kind of like Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 2 Turbo. It's just a stronger Shoryuken that knocks down the opponent. However, he still has his fiery Shoryuken. If you do EX Shoryuken, it is the fired one. And if you use the Neo command run, pressing 2 buttons, the medium and high kick, you actually sends Ken running towards the opponent, and doing a Shoryuken during the run becomes, gets you a fiery Shoryuken. Not only that, even if you do a Tatsumaki Senpukyaku, it is a fiery one, which looks really, really good. He also has the Jinrai kicks, which is his new command moves: quarter circle forward and kick, and then that's the first hit, and then you follow up with a forward and a kick, and it depends on which button you press, the properties of the move changes. So with a forward and light kick is actually a low kick, forward and medium is an overhead, and forward and high sends the opponent flying to the end of the screen. He also has a DP kick, which is an okay anti-air. I honestly have not seen a great use for it yet. It's too early, obviously. Doing it in EX is quite powerful, as it not only crosses up but also leaves the opponent in a juggled state, which you can then follow up with crazy combos. Again, time will tell how we're gonna use these DP kick with Ken. Next is ChunLi, and if you are a Street Fighter 3rd Strike ChunLi player, you're gonna be happy, because ChunLi feels exactly like 3rd Strike, of course with the added mechanics of the drive meter. I made ChunLi in Street Fighter 3rd Strike, but I haven't played ChunLi much in Street Fighter 4, Super 4, Ultra 4, and all versions of 5. So when I played ChunLi, I felt like I'm playing 3rd Strike, and I played her like 3rd Strike. She pretty much has everything. Even the stance is similar to 3rd Strike. She has the air down kick. If you meet the opponent in the air and you connect all 3 hits, you can actually follow up with a super, a Kikosho, which is quite powerful. She is quite a strong character, long legs, long reach, quite fast. Absolutely amazing to play as if you are a ChunLi main in 3rd Strike. The next character I want to talk about is Guile, and he is as awesome as ever. You can control the space with the sonic booms, and nobody will dare jump on you because of those crazy flash kicks. Now, in terms of moves, Guile has his sonic boom flash kick, but he also has the quarter circle back and punch, which he does this sonic boom-esque projectile that stays in place. It is great as an anti-air, great to put pressure on the opponent if he's in the corner. But also, if you do a sonic boom right after and the sonic boom touches the previous one, it becomes a giant, more powerful sonic boom. You can do perfect sonic booms, and that's by timing the hitting the button and the forward at the same time correctly, and then Guile will say perfect. That's a perfect sonic boom, which is faster and does a little bit more damage. But all in all, he's really great. His V trigger from Street Fighter 5 is now a level 2 super. So basically, once you activate it, you can keep pressing the 2 punch buttons, and then he starts sending one sonic boom after the other, similar to Street Fighter 2 Rainbow Dash Edition, if you remember that. Next, I'm going to talk about Juri. Now, I haven't played a lot of Juri in 5, but I did play her quite a lot in 4. And really, right now, Street Fighter 6 Juri feels like you took Juri from Street Fighter 4 and Juri from Street Fighter 5, mixed them together, and this is your Street Fighter 6 Juri. She has all the moves from 5, but also has the dropkick, the beautiful dropkick that she had in Super Street Fighter 4. Now, in terms of special moves, she actually can do the projectile without charging it, but it only travels a short distance. If you want it to go all the way, you need to have it charged. Now, in terms of normals, Juri has the fastest normals in the game. So if you have an opponent, Juri and another opponent pressing the same button at the same time, Juri will always win. She is so fast. Her moves come out so fast. I can't wait to see the frame data of Juri. And now it's even though they're fast, they're not as strong obviously, as some of the characters, but she is absolutely fun to play. Her Feng Shui engine super, which actually allows her to do some crazy custom combos, is something beautiful, and I can't wait to see players do crazy things with it. Now that we're done with the characters that we known before, let's go and talk about the brand new characters. And first I'm gonna talk about Luke. And honestly, out of all the characters, the characters I'm having most difficulties with is Luke. I don't know why. I asked people around and they also felt the same. Luke feels weird, and I don't know how to say it. You probably will see more matches and you play him if you are lucky to get into the beta. But his moves kind of like right now, I don't see them as useful as other characters using the game mechanics. It could be it's too early. It could be that we haven't cracked Luke yet, and I hope we're gonna do that because he's a cool looking character. Unlike his Street Fighter 5 version, he looks really good in Street Fighter 6, but I just can't find the use for him. I tried and I did terrible. Again, this could be very early, and hopefully a top player will show up and show us how to play Luke, and then we'll all be, aha, that's what we were missing. But right now, I'm having so much difficulties with him. Even some of his moves look weird and have weird properties, like his jump, quarter circle back, and punch actually is a weird move. And then if you keep pressing the button, it goes on a weird V-shape trajectory, kind of like Leona in King of Fighters, which is kind of weird, but just not as much as Leona. Anyway, I don't get him yet. Hopefully this can change. The next character I'm going to talk about is absolutely and has been the star of these rosters, is Jamie. Jamie, since his release, has been phenomenal. He is crazy good when he plays him, a lot of fun. He relies heavily on the drinking, so down, down, and punch, and he drinks, and each time he sips, there is actually a new move that gets unlocked on new properties. So it has 4 levels. Level 1 will unlock the dive kick, level 2 will unlock a crazy kick move, and level 3 will unlock a parry grab thing, and the level 4 goes crazy. He loses his red, his hair looks like Nikali, and he gets this awesome, beautiful, crazy rekkas that don't want to stop. They just keep going. He is really good, so much fun. His DP with kick is a great anti-air, and it's fast. He's just so much fun to play with, and if I'm going to main a new character, it's probably gonna be him. Although this next character I'm gonna talk about is a close second, and I'm talking about Kimberly. Now Kimberly is pretty much Guy and Zeku combined into one character. She is fast, she has all of Guy's moves, and she has a great mix-up game. Her mix-ups are crazy, and I do believe she's going to be problematic for a lot of people because of how fast she is and how you can switch her, her game plan easily because she has so much stuff. She has all of Guy's moves. She has the can sprays, which she can throw. You have 2 distances, you can carry 2, and then they explode kind of like Ibuki's bombs in Street Fighter 5. She also has a teleport, and if you do it with EX, she actually comes from above and hits you with her kicks. She's crazy and so much fun. Great anti-air, great air grab. She's just so much fun, and so many tools. She has so many tools. It's gonna be crazy. We're going to see a lot of Jamie's, and we're gonna see a lot of Kimberly. Let's put it that way. But this is the roster of Street Fighter 6 beta. This is what I think about each one of them. I can't wait for you guys to play the game. Hopefully you got the beta. If not, as I said, I do have access, and I am going to be streaming extensively when the beta starts, and I'm going to talk about this game and these characters a lot. So make sure to subscribe, leave a like because it really helps the channel and helps YouTube recommend my videos, so please do that. And until next time, you guys stay safe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video from Neogeonow. Now don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not done so, and I would like to take this opportunity and thank my patrons for supporting the channel and making this content possible. Making daily videos and especially the documentaries and lore episodes takes a very long time and a lot of effort, and being able to get some support for these time-consuming tasks allow me to keep going and strive for more and better content. With that said, I want to give a big special shout out to Michael, Brian Tiard, Fahad Suwaidi, Jacques Paul, Berugadono, and Enrique Sandoval, as well as special thanks to Shaka Asamia, Refugio Robles, Felipe Guimara, Ji Hao Ju, Muhammad Al-Blushi, Anthony Longino, Burned Retinas, Lily Wong Esmeralda, Goran, and Dangerman 1973. Those of you who are not yet Neogeonow patrons, I hope you will check my Patreon page where you can become patrons, helping the channel produce more videos as well as receive special perks that are exclusive to patrons, like early access to videos, exclusive making-offs, and other SNK digital goodies. Link for the NeoGeo Patreon page is in the description below. So until next time, thank you for watching.